Good afternoon, ma'am.
How are you?
Yeah, I'm fine. And what about you, ma'am? This is our
I'm
first class, yeah?
Yeah, it's our
Yes.
first class. I would love to see your face. Can you please turn on your camera?
Sure, but I'm not in that condition. So,
Take your time, not a rush. Fine. Take your time.
wait. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Anshu, wait. Just for 1 second, maybe, I'm,
Hi, Harika. How are you?
I'm good, ma'am. And you?
I'm good too. Thanks for asking. We both are, same name. I'm similar name. And then I
Yeah.
mean letter
I
letter.
was very excited to see you
Ah,
and yeah, taking your class.
thank you
So,
so
yeah.
much. How? Like, is this your first session or do you know me already?
Okay, ma'am.
Do you know me already? We, do you know me? I
No,
said
no, no, no. I don't know.
then so
Uh,
that's so sweet
yeah.
of you.
Just I checked what's our upcoming classes. Then I saw this is the actually previously Anshu ma'am was taking. Okay. Then
Hmm.
हाँ तो जब मैंने चेक किया तो देखा कि निशी मैम is coming. Okay. Then I
Great. Thank you so much. That's so sweet of you.
yeah.
Ayush, yeah. May I
Yes.
please know your background? Okay, you can take your time. That's not an issue.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, waiting for a few more seconds, I guess. Manazir, shall I wait?
Sure, ma'am. Okay.
Yeah.
Can I turn off my camera? Actually, I'm not in proper dress, so.
No,
Yes,
not
yes,
an
we can
issue.
wait.
Yeah. All right, let's wait then. Say something? Anyone? Actually, I'm connected to different audio.
Hi, ma'am. Good afternoon.
Hi, good afternoon. Ayush, can you please keep your camera on? At
Sure,
least
ma'am.
once.
Sure, ma'am.
I
Give me a
can
sec.
go. Yeah. Not an issue. Thank you so much. Hi, Ayush. Nice seeing you. Uh,
Thank you, ma'am.
and Niharika, we already met. If you can, it's fine. If you cannot, I understand. It's okay. Uh, yeah.
And
That- So yeah, hi guys. I'm Nishi Malvi, as you know my name already. So I'm an ACCA. Completed my ACCA in last Gen, but I'm there into teaching industry since so long. Like before Gen, I started when I was in I was 19. So I started training for MBA students. Is to provide training for NASM module. I hope you know what is NASM module on ASM courses. No idea. Okay, NASM is a National Institute of Securities Market, so they provide some
yes.
courses,
LSC, okay,
right?
yeah.
Yeah, and ASM. And thanks to this ACCA, I mean, thanks to ACCA. So, meanwhile, what happened? I was in my college second year and I did my FM exam. I did one module which was pretty much easy for me because I did FM exam and then I gave training to MBA students. The reason because I had enough knowledge due to ACCA, right? So, I worked there for until I completed my graduation. I used to work as again then once I completed my graduation, finally I had time to, jump onto corporates because graduation requires you a lot of commitment that you cannot attendance issue, right? Then I jumped onto my corporate, realized oh corporate is not my thing. Worked for a while and left corporate. Again came back. Then I joined as a corporate training sessions and gradually, slowly I started teaching for ACCA. So it's been 4.5 to 5 years now since I'm there into this industry. If I talk about my education background, I've done bachelor's, master's, and yeah, ACCA. And I'm from Ahmedabad, Gujarat. I would love to know, have you ever been to Ahmedabad? Or are you guys from Ahmedabad?
Oh,
No,
ma'am, I'm from Delhi.
Okay, Niharika, you
Yeah.
also from Delhi?
no. I'm from Bangalore.
Oh, great. You're from Bangalore, Tech City. Nice. Great. I would love to listen. I would love to hear your background and how does it, everything. Would love to see
Okay, start first, Ayush. You say.
that.
Huh.
Happy birthday,
Okay.
Niharika.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hello, good evening. My
Hi.
name is Ayush Kumar, and right now I'm a student in my
Mm,
third year doing
mm,
BBA from
mm,
IP University, and I have
mm,
completed my like five exams. I've cleared five exams of ACCA. In skill level, I've completed business law and PM,
mm,
and in March only,
mm.
this week only, I attempted for audit and FR. Though though I'm not very sure that I would be able to clear them or not.
No, no, no,
But
no, no.
yeah,
You don't think, okay.
I hope you will. Don't worry.
yeah,
It's a
hopefully. S-
sitting for two papers is again a brave thing. I also did. I know how much
y-
effort it takes.
Yeah, actually it was hard to prepare, but honestly, पढ़ाई में इतनी problem नहीं हुई. Main problem like I got into an accident and
Mm.
उस वजह से I was hospitalized for 2 days and like if you can see this मैंने ऐसे exam दिया है.
You
It's my right
still,
hand.
okay, okay.
Oh my
Actually,
God.
he's from FR batch also, so I know him.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
great. Ayush, you can, in case of this scenario, you can talk to ACCA. They even postpone it. They can
Yeah, actually,
cancel.
I mailed them like twice or thrice, and all the time they just declined for postpone or refund or anything like that. They just declined everything, and they just state like there should be two to three reasons why you can like the reasons in which case they will postpone, and those are like hospital if you are hospitalized on the date of exams, or if your close family member has died. In case of that, you need to give them the death certificate, only then they will give you refund or they'll postpone your exam. And they asked me to give the exam with my left hand.
That's really
So
actually,
that was something.
I'm so sorry for putting you into this situation. But actually, earlier ACC used to give. Now, what happened? ACC denied. The reason is a lot of students do this deliberately. That ma'am, we
Yes.
broke our hand. But though there was a student of mine who was about to sit for, I guess, ATX only, and his dad had to go through tumor surgery. So he was
Okay.
given his exam was postponed for that reason because he had given proper thing. No worries, it's a brave thing you
Okay.
tried at least, Ayush. Like,
Yeah, I gave my exam with left hand. I type everything with my
oh,
left hand in audit and FR. There was
audit is
some
the
part,
Both papers,
yes.
yeah.
There was some part in FRN audit that I could not complete, but it was just
uh,
5 to 6 marks. So I'm hoping I'll pass. बाकी
sure
देखते
you'll
हैं.
pass. See, the
Yeah.
point is even till the exam you went on going to the exam hall, how much you try, that's most important. Like, like
Yes.
put your efforts 100% and then let's see what happens.
Yeah, let's see. So that is something happened, and I don't have any corporate experience. I have done internship. It was a event management internship, work from
Uh-huh.
home. So, yeah,
Great.
so no corporate experience. Though I have like a business, like my brother's started a business last year, so I help him in the business. Like I go there every now and then. So that's the whole
Great.
experience I have.
Great. It's good. It's okay to not have. It's really
Yeah.
good that you have event management business. Honestly, I'll speak. Once I completed ACCA, I was like, okay, I know this. Now I want to try something out. So technically, I'm an ACCA, but this teaching industry is little bit apart, right? Little bit different.
Yeah.
So it's okay to have a lot of other experience as well. This is the way
Yeah.
you decide what you actually enjoy, right?
Yeah, actually, I also had a startup with couple of my friends last to
Uh-huh.
last year in 2024, social media agency.
Uh-huh.
We ran it for like 4 months and we shot many podcasts, many events, international events also. So we did that as well, but we had to close it for like some reasons. So
Okay.
yeah,
No worries. Now you'll start something which is in UK. Like you can directly earn in
yeah,
pounds, right?
exactly.
Only
Really
depend,
hoping for.
only
Huh.
depend on luck also, ma'am. Yeah.
True. I
Yes.
truly agree. Your
Mm.
hard work and your luck,
Yes.
Yes.
right? Because
Now
right now,
market is
considering
very crashing, so we can't say anything, okay? So
The true market is really volatile nowadays. It's really unpredictable. We don't know what's happening tomorrow.
yeah.
But yeah, hoping for the best.
Yes.
Right. Yeah.
So
But it's
better
good.
he
Hmm.
started his own startup. This is very nice. Okay.
हाँ
मैं तो
हाँ
बिलीव
it's good.
करती हूँ
Thank you.
कि खुद का सही हो, दैट्स द ग्रेट।
हाँ
क्योंकि हम
and
Yeah.
अपन, हाँ, वी डू ओनली फॉर वन कॉर्पोरेट और वन ऑर्गेनाइजेशन ना। हाँ, उससे क्या मिलेगा? कुछ तो अचीवमेंट उनको हो रहा है। वी कांट गेट एनीथिंग, जस्ट वी आर गेटिंग सैलरी। इफ वी
Yeah,
डू
actually,
एनीथिंग फॉर आवर सेल्फ, तो वो हमारे लिए
yeah.
हम एम्प्लॉयमेंट बढ़ा सकते हैं।
Yeah, my end goal is business only. Baki, let's
मैं
see
भी
if
वही
anything
सोच रही हूँ। सो
happens.
आई हैव लेफ्ट माई जॉब, नाउ आई एम प्लानिंग ऑल्सो। Okay. Actually, I have experienced 8+ years of in corporate. Okay,
great.
accounting, finance,
Hmm.
as a finance analyst and planning. I had
Hmm.
worked. Okay, now
Hmm.
I
Hmm.
have already left. It's already 5 months over. So मैं प्लान कर रही हूँ। अब मुझे मन तो नहीं है करने का जॉब। लेट्स सी व्हाट हैपन।
Niharika, the point is, like, I believe in astrology and all. The point is, we both have the similar name,
या
right? So that
मुझे
was the
ना
same
एक
mindset.
टाइम के बाद वो होता है कि वाह, व्हाट आई एम डूइंग हियर, दिस इज माय गोल, दिस इज नॉट माय गोल। मुझे लगता है आई एम नॉट सेटिस्फाइड। सैलरीज डजंट मैटर। आई वॉज
True,
गेटिंग
true.
मोर देन 1 lakhs, बट दिस इज नॉट माई गोल। 9 hours
हाँ,
to 12 hours आई एम गिविंग देयर।
Exactly.
3 hours
Exactly.
बेंगलुरु ट्रैफिक इज वेरी वो। आप जब जाओगे ना
हाँ,
तो 3 घंटे लग जाएंगे 4 किलोमीटर में। फिर रिटर्न हो, फिर वो उसी ऑफिस का करो। मैं अपने लिए क्या कर रही हूँ? जान जान
हम्म,
दो। फिर मैं अपने मुताबिक, मैंने कभी डायरेक्टर को भी नहीं सुना। मुझे करना है, आई विल डू। डोंट इंटरप्ट
हाँ,
मी। आई विल गिव
हाँ,
यू, आई
Exactly.
विल प्रोवाइड यू ऑल रिपोर्ट वॉट एवर यू नीड। बट
हाँ,
हाँ,
true,
मुझे
true.
इंटरप्शन पसंद नहीं था किसी।
May I know your birth number, like birth date number?
17 December। या, यू
17
हैव
December?
17,
December?
17, 1 7
December?
17
December?
दिसंबर या।
Pretty close, 14th December.
Oh
And
my
Oh,
goodness।
that's why I'm
सिंह
able to
राशि,
see.
सिंह
हाँ,
राशि, लियो।
हाँ,
या,
हाँ, same, हाँ, yeah, you are Leo, हाँ, say, Scorpio. Our name is Scorpio, but our
नेम इज
Sagittarius,
स्कॉर्पियो, बट बाय वो क्या बोलते हैं, क्या होता है, बाय बर्थ समथिंग लाइक
Singh
17
Rashi,
दिसंबर
Singh
एंड
Rashi,
हाँ, दिस
हाँ,
इज द
हाँ,
मून
Leo,
बेस
Leo, Leo.
समथिंग। सिंह,
Yeah, yeah.
लियो।
No, your number is 8. So usually 8 number, 5 number people have this that tendency that, oh, you try to control me. I'm so sorry. We can't deal with this anymore. It's really getting on my nerves,
वो
right?
क्या होता था ना कि whenever I was working there, तो उन लोगों को क्या था ना कि कोई कोई 6 मंथ लगा था। मैंने 3 इयर्स का डेटा, 3 इयर्स का जो कंप्लाइंस भी नहीं हो रखा, आई हैड कंप्लीटेड ओनली इन 3 मंथ्स, 3 इयर्स डेटा। इवन एक एक चीज को सेपरेट करने, एक एक चीज का फोरकास्टिंग करना, एक एक चीज का निकालना। बाद में मुझे लगता था व्हाट आई एम डूइंग हियर। और उनको ना एक फॉर्मेट पे भी डायरेक्टर को क्या एक्सपेक्टेशन हाई होता, वो करते थे। जो काम मैं करने गए ना, दैट वाज द हीज पोर्शन, वो करते थे डायरेक्ट। मेरे जाने के बाद निहारिका, you have to sit here and I will see also। बोलो नो नो सर, आप एक बार देख लो, I will provide you detail, if you will confuse anywhere I will explain everything, just don't sit beside me। मुझे वो पसंद नहीं था। फिर मैं अपने तरीके से, उनका क्या था ना, 5 5 घंटे, मुझे लगा बेकार है भाई, मेंटेलिटी चेंज है, आई नीड टू लीव। उससे अच्छा अपना काम करो।
Thanks.
मैंने भाभी सर
Niharika,
से बात किया था,
we-
सर शुड आई स्टार्ट, बोले कि निहारिका वो इट विल बी नो, मतलब स्टेबिलिटी नहीं है ना, यू विल गेट, बोले मुझे सैलरी की कोई जरूरत नहीं है, बिना सैलरी का मेरा काम चलेगा, देन आई शुड स्टार्ट। तो बोले
true, true.
देन फाइन।
Niharika, we have very good, similar kind of mentality.
हाँ,
I
ये
wish.
होता है, यही होता है कि ना सुनूंगी
हाँ,
गलत, ना बोलने दूंगी गलत, ना करने दूंगी गलत, ये है मेरा। इसके लिए जो भी बहुत फेस करना होता है सम टाइम।
see. See. Just by getting you, I understand. Are you sure? Yeah, what's your birthday nearby me, nearby us, or what's your day?
no, no. Actually, my birthday is 21st Feb. Yeah, and उसके अगले
Oh,
दिन ही ये हुआ.
ओहो।
So,
I'm so sorry.
कोई बात
Happy
नहीं,
birthday,
दिसंबर
belated.
नवंबर से जो स्टार्ट होते
thank
हैं
you.
बच्चे, हाँ, जो मार्च तक जाते हैं ना, उनका काफी अच्छा होता है। उसके बाद का मुझे नो गारंटी। मैं ऐसे ही बोलती हूँ।
No, no. Niharika, tell me who everyone in your family is into November to March or what?
कौन है मेरे
Because
क्लास
you
में?
pretty fast about it.
है ना बहुत, तो जैसे 15 अगस्त मेरी मॉम ही है। ऐसी जो, हाँ।
You can't exclude your family.
लेकिन
Right.
हाँ, शी इज वेरी टैलेंटेड, या शी इज एडवोकेट,
Ah, same,
बट शी
same.
इज वेरी टैलेंटेड।
Great, great. I see. She has put down, oh, some skills, which is pretty useful. Great, nice speaking. And it's, really interesting that you guys are speaking about your perspective, like as a trainer as well, and being really honest. Taking 4 hour session, 8 hour session. I do take 9
या
hour
या या
sessions.
या
In front of laptop students not speaking anything, I feel like I should sleep. And like, I'm like,
भूत
बस.
से भूत को पढ़ा रहा हूँ।
Exactly. I even tell my students, guys, if you don't keep your cameras on, just imagine just imagine someone who has no idea about how does tech industry work or edtech work. They're coming back, someone who is 80, 90 years old, 80, 70 years old. They'll be like, bhai, your daughter's gone mad. Like she's talking to laptops whole day alone.
Yeah.
So she has gone through some supernatural energy or what she's going through that. So I'm like, guys, please speak up. Please keep your cameras on. And it's gonna be nice to see. And yes,
सेम
I
हियर
hope
मैम।
the I hope the energy stays same throughout. I mean, whole batch, right? So yeah,
Yeah.
anything you would like to add on that? What's your goal like? After doing ACCA, what are you planning on to? And how many papers have you appeared, Niharika?
व्हाट मैम? पेपर? नो नो नो, आई डिडंट attempt, not a single paper. No, I'm,
Why?
yeah.
Why?
Actually, last time I had planned to give FR, but
Hmm.
before booking examination, center was already closed, so I could not book.
Center do get filled up very fast,
Yeah,
quick.
yeah. So I will do, definitely I will do this time for 2 or 3 subjects. I had decided I will do
Me
one
too.
tax, one FR. This is the fix, okay? Third paper, what will be? And like law, I have to give law also. Actually, I got a exemption only in 3 subjects, just because of background in MBA in finance. So I got only 3 papers, knowledge
Hmm.
level. I have to
But
book
law is
10
on
papers.
demand paper, right? You can study law and you can give it anytime you like.
Anytime. Hmm.
Okay, okay, okay.
Yeah, it's like you can book your law exam like 2 days before the date you want to give.
Oh,
Yeah, it's
Huh,
an
you can.
on-demand paper. If you want to book it day after tomorrow, you can book it today
yeah.
only.
This is not necessary
Yeah.
for that time only, quarterly only.
No, no,
No,
it's
no.
not for quarterly.
Okay, just I
Business
know.
business law is the only subject you can go for on demand, and like the knowledge level, all three exams are on demand exams only.
Okay,
Hmm.
okay.
Yeah. So
So,
you can study it whenever in a new batch, and you can give it whenever you want.
yeah.
And that too, like I would really suggest you that let's say when you have time, you feel like, oh, I'm only sitting for one paper, I do have enough time. Just go ahead with law. It's fine. Like that
Okay.
management subject as well. Because it's mostly theoretical. You can't,
So now I
I mean,
have to read once, okay, then I can do. I know, but I didn't start yet, so so I
not
will.
an issue, not an issue. Great. So hopefully you are sitting for text as well, right?
Yes, yes.
That's a benefit you should take. Always, always, always. Whenever you take live sessions, it's better to sit for that exam first. The reason is you have live knowledge, okay? So that's great. Nice to, I mean, that's great that you guys are planning to sit for exam. Only two students are gonna be there in tech session, or you have any idea about any other as well?
No,
Who?
actually in FR, I don't think anyone else was there. Niharika, was there anyone?
Yeah,
I
yeah.
don't think.
So on
Yeah.
the skill level, only two students were there, only few students. How many
No,
students
no,
in skill
actually
level?
in FR it was like 30, 40 students, I guess.
Yes, we were, but they know they shifted to audit. Most of the students went to
Yeah,
audit.
most of
Yeah,
them shifted to audit.
audit.
Hmm.
Okay.
But it is good. I teach audit as well.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, all right. So yeah, let's start. Let me share my screen. I'll give you a brief about your text exam. You know a little bit like how ACCA pattern is, and it would be great if you keep cameras on throughout because or else I'll be bored. It's Sunday
Yeah,
and
give me a second. I'm switching on.
not an issue, not an issue. Take your time, okay? So just sit, okay. So yeah, guys, let's see how your paper style is gonna be. First of all, see, in text you always study 1 year older. It's not the you're gonna study this current variant. Okay. If I talk about text as a subject, one of the lengthiest subject. I mean, one of the lengthiest. Advanced taxation in whole ACCA and taxation in whole skill level is one of the vast and the lengthiest subjects, but one of the easiest compared
Yes.
to other subjects, right? If you see,
Yeah.
it's it's really easy
It's
of
like
also, right?
completely theory or it has some
No, no,
No,
practical
no,
as well?
practical,
practical.
practical.
Totally practical. Just we had worked on Indian taxation. Now this is different from Indian taxation, UK taxation.
Hmm.
Okay,
Okay.
but
Hmm.
very nice, interesting. UK taxation is
Ah,
very interesting.
it's
Yeah,
Great,
pretty,
great, great.
easier than Indian taxation.
yeah. हमारे
That's why.
इंडिया का ना
Great.
बहुत ज्यादा वो है अभी जैसे जीएसटी वगैरह इनडायरेक्ट टैक्सेस को बहुत ज्यादा वो कर दिया है ना बट पहले जैसे वैट आई हैड वर्कड ऑन वैट आल्सो ओके एक्चुअली
Hmm.
आई हैड स्टार्टेड माय वर्क फ्रॉम काठमांडू नेपाल ओके तो सो देयर हाँ सो देयर नो आल्सो वैट ओनली
Hmm.
इनडायरेक्ट टैक्स और हेयर जीएसटी सो मुझे वैट ज्यादा अच्छा लगता है तो यूके का भी वैट ही
That is
पढ़ना
good.
होता है या
No, no, that is good. That is really interesting. It is less complicated as compared to GST,
जीएसटी
right?
में चेंज होते हैं ना वो एक
हाँ
जैसा
हाँ.
नहीं है आई एवरी डे इफ वी गेट अपडेट एवरी डे दे आर अपडेटिंग एनीथिंग समथिंग 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 वॉट एवर इज गोइंग
Something.
इन या
True,
so
true. I
you have
totally.
to follow everything
You. That's completely
how
at a one
many
point of
tables
time.
how many compliance in GST oh my god very
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
complicated
या एग्जैक्टली
Totally
लाइक
agree.
5% कर दिया टॉयज वगैरह के लिए जो इलेक्ट्रॉनिक नहीं
हाँ
है
दिस इज द
सो
स्लैब ओनली ना स्लैब नहीं होते टेबल चेंज कर रहा है वो लोग दे आर
एग्जैक्टली
हाँ
हाँ टेबल
एग्जैक्टली
चेंज कर रहे हैं वो लोग अभी जैसे टीडीएस इंडिया का टीडीएस का सारा सेक्शन चेंज कर दिस इज गुड क्योंकि नाउ सेक्शन इज वेरी लेस कंपेयर टू प्रीवियस ओके सो
हम्म,
दिस इज गुड लेकिन जीएसटी का इतना कॉम्प्लिकेशन है ना एक एक टेबल का अब अंदर जाते हो तो
हम्म,
उसको ही चेंज कर देते हैं सो
I
दिस
get
इज
it.
वेरी डिफिकल्ट
True. Indian taxation is pretty difficult as compared to UK taxation. But
यूके
UK
टैक्सेशन
taxation is
इंटरेस्टिंग
it's it's interesting as well.
यस
Right. So yes, if I talk about your UK taxation, what are you gonna study? First of all, which year are we falling under? Which accounting year are we falling?
April 5th, April 6th to next
Very
5th.
smart.
Okay,
Actually, we consider from 1st April to 31st March, but
but
actual scenario it's on 6th April
2000 something.
26 to just a
5th
second,
April,
5th
5th
April.
April, 27.
27. Okay, that's what my current year is gonna fall under. But if I talk about for studies, it is gonna follow the last year rules regulations. Okay, so you're gonna study FA 2025. This is FA 2000. This is 26 going on. Financial Act 2025, which is what you're gonna study. Okay, so whenever you have to pick up the books, pick up for FA 25. That's one thing. Okay. Now, if I talk about the text as a subject paper style, first of all, let me talk about the paper style. Okay. So first thing, it is again your whole taxation is divided into three sections. One is section A, just a sec. Section A, section B, and the next one is section C. Okay, so your whole taxation is divided into three sections: section A, section B, and section C. Now, if I talk about section A has 15 MCQs of 2 marks each. Now, these are gonna be direct MCQs. Okay, and again, if I talk about marking system, it's gonna be of 30 marks. MCQ based, which is pretty good. In audit, you saw that everything you have to type, right? So that's why text is pretty manageable and easily manage taxation. Now coming on to section B question. Section B question again, you will have three case studies. Each case study will have 5 MCQs and 2 marks each. Okay, which is again 30 marks. Great. All right. So yes, this is gonna be a scenario based questions. You'll be given a scenario. You have to draft accordingly. Scenario based questions. Okay. And coming on to section C, you have in section C, just a second, 60 mark of the paper done. You have three questions. One is of section question, one is of 10 marks. Okay, any area can be covered. Okay, and two questions are going to be 15 marks and 15 marks. One is corporation tax and another one is income tax. I mean personal income tax. Here is a question mark. You can also get for VAT, you can also get for CGT, anything you can get. Okay, that's it. So this is how the question paper is gonna be. Now, if I talk about the timeline, the duration what you have, so in total you will be given with 180 minutes, which is 1.8 minute per mark. Okay, that's it. So, yeah. Now the point is, how do you taxation paper is gonna be lengthy as well. The reason is you have to solve a lot of things. So how do you manage timeline? The point is when you solve MCQs. I mean, when you solve, do you able to sit for whole 3 hours and draft a paper? Have you drafted at home? Draft a mock? Do you guys sit for whole 3 hours? then, then, no worries. We are same age group, so I can
No, like
understand.
no, like I said for like I like in mocks I give like 60 marks का पहले section A and section B and
हाँ.
वो खत्म होता है तो I take a break and everything and then I give section C अलग से.
Okay. What timeline do you follow then?
टाइमलाइन लाइक आई सी पहले कि कब कितना में मेरा हो रहा है एंड दोनों का फिर मैं मिला के देखता हूँ एंड आई जस्ट ट्राई टू अचीव इट बिफोर लाइक 2.5 आवर्स और 2 आवर्स इससे पहले आई ट्राई कि
Yes.
दोनों का मिक्स होके हो जाए.
Great, great. This is a very smart technique you already know, which I usually teach all my students. That's pretty amazing, like impressive, right? So let's say when you sit for the mock or whenever you are solving, if I talk about section A, you should always consider in exam you have 1.5 per minute, minute per mark, per mark, 1.5 only. Okay. Now if I consider in this situation, see. The reason is if you solve in this duration, first thing in exam, everything is gonna be different. Your system is gonna be different. Your environment is gonna be different. If you get used to this, you will definitely you'll have more time, okay, in exam. Now, if I talk about section A, if you take 30 marks into 1.5, how much are you getting? 30 minutes or something?
I 45.
45 minutes. Section B, again 45 minutes. Section C, 40 into 1.5, how much?
60 minutes. 60 minutes.
60, 60 minutes. Okay, 60, it's total in it's 2.5. Okay, so you should try to complete your paper within this duration. Now whenever you're sitting for mock, I used to give a technique to all my students, a similar kind of technique which you already used, right? But those who will be watching recordings and those who have no idea about it, see, for section B, take again for section A or B. Let's say if you are someone who cannot sit for full-fledged paper at one go, it's fine. Go ahead, start with one section and then move to the second section. Okay. So in this, how will you do? Take a 45 minutes timer. Okay, for section A, take three different timers. It's fine, and try to solve that portion of the question in that duration. Okay. If you have time left, then you can definitely utilize into this area because this section it's difficult to complete in this duration. 60 minutes. Usually difficult, right? So you can utilize the time available through this. This is how you will complete your paper on time. Okay? Sorted? Now coming on to also one more suggestion which I give to all my students is start using the external keyboards. I mean, you should be using your external keyboards, avoid using laptop keyboards because laptop keys are pretty smooth, right? So you should start using your external keyboard, which is going to be beneficial for you in the that's it. Okay. Any doubts? No? Great. Hmm. Now if I talk about your taxation syllabus, okay? Your whole taxation is divided into two areas. One is personal taxation, and the second one is corporate taxation. Okay, that's it. Now, if I talk about personal taxation, how do you a corporate taxation is for the company?
Individual. Yeah.
Ah, and this is individual, yes. Okay, that's it. Now, if I talk about this, how do you think individual earns? What do you think? What are the sources of income? Hmm. What are the
What?
sources of income? I mean, what are the sources of income an individual can earn?
Salary, dividend, house property,
Salary, great
business in
dividend,
profession, yeah, हाउस रेंट,
salary.
पेंशंस, यूके का तो पेंशंस भी ऐड होते हैं ना, पेंशंस या
Yeah, great, great. If I talk about salary, it will include your employment income, right? Yeah, employment income, income from all other sources. I mean, all other sources in the sense, whatever the different type of employment income you're getting. Let's say your employer is giving you a car, that is also taxable, right? But there are certain rules and regulations that on that basis you have to consider. Let's say you are having a business, right? So again, that's a trading income. You earn profit on us. That's a trading income you'll study.
Like small businesses, right?
Small businesses, or even if you do big business, individual business, sole proprietorship. Okay, these are your business. So that is trading income. All right. Jumping on to what else? Dividend income, you said, right? That is again investment income.
just like saving and non-saving income, both
True, true. I'll
right.
come on to that as well. Investment income. Okay. And then whatever you say in investment income, there are multiple other saving income, interest income, or you can say that you have invested in, let's say, even if you're taking from trust, you're getting money from trust. There's a different type of trust. We'll study that definitely for the chapters. So that income, one is saving income, non-saving income. I'll come on to that as well. Don't worry. Okay. So what else? What else do you think? CGT,
Chargeable gain, yeah.
capital gain tax. Okay.
Capital gain in India, but chargeable, we say chargeable gain in UK. This is different.
Capital. No, no, we say capital gain tax only in UK, but you say chargeable amount you have to pay.
Okay, okay.
Chargeable tax.
Capital gain,
Uh,
tax in India. Okay.
capital
I
gain
thought
tax.
chargeable gain we said in for UK. Okay.
Okay, not an issue, not an issue. Then we see CGT. Okay. Now, if I talk about CGT, this is again gonna be on the capital items.
Share, stock,
Huh. Whenever you dispose
land.
of something. Okay. Whenever you dispose of any capital item, you have gain. You calculate gain on this. Now, for in individual taxation, this is gonna be tax. I mean, you have to create a separate table as compared to this. Okay. These are all your earned incomes. They follow separate slab, which is 20%. Definitely we'll do everything in
Yeah,
detail, don't worry.
same like
And
India.
45.
Yeah,
Huh.
India may be other different.
Huh. And here it follows again UK slab, which is okay, 10% and 20%. So you choose
Long
a
term and
text it
short
separate.
term.
Long term and short
Short.
term. No, no, no. But this is a limit you are going to be there. 10-20% is the limit. Okay. The long term, short term also you'll study. But yes, these are the kind of texts. One is what else do you think? Like, what else do you feel?
But
What else kind of earning or what else you feel like type of taxation you can?
your voice is breaking. Side my side is an issue.
Okay, okay, okay. Okay, okay. What other type of taxation you can think of? Inheritance tax,
Yeah,
can you consider?
inheritance. Yeah, yeah, inheritance tax also.
Right? Inheritance tax, great.
Yes.
Great. IHT, which is
Yes.
inheritance tax. So inheritance tax happens when you transfer any property to someone.
Yes.
Transfer of any property. Transfer of property could be to trust. You make a trust income as well. We'll study trust income as well. That is also
Or
included
our
in your
relative also.
for your
Yes.
relative. When you feel like after they're gone, after you are gone, they won't be able to, handle it. That's why you make a trust. And for tax saving purpose as well. Right? Just a second. Trust income. So I'm just showing you type of taxes you will have. Now, IHT, okay. Whenever you transfer to individual, there's a separate way. When you transfer to the trust, that's a separate way. Taxability, we'll study in this. Okay. And then okay, one more thing. We studied trading income, salary, profit, trading income. There's something like trading loss as well. Okay. You'll see that how is it done. One more thing. In trading income, there's one more. You have heard of depreciation? Yeah, of course. Right? Depreciation and capital allowance.
Yes.
Depreciation.
Depreciation, amortization.
Ah,
Yeah.
what's the difference between both?
Yeah.
What do you think? What's the difference? Can you please explain what's the difference between both?
Yeah, yeah. Depreciation in tangible assets and what is capital returns is.
Allowance, allowance.
Okay, okay. Depreciation in capital returns in capital, whatever we gain for capital, ये गेन से जो भी इनकम होगा ना उस पे जो अलाउंस होंगे दैट विल बी ना यस
Okay. No, no, no.
एक मिनट आई वाज
It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Hi, Ritika. By the way, hello. Can you please turn on your camera? May I please know a little bit background about you? You just joined, right? We did an introduction. You're not there. Hello. Can you hear me? Hi, Ritika. Are you there? Yes. Okay. I think. I don't know what's the issue. Okay. Ritika, you have joined through two devices. Great. All right. I think some. Okay. Okay. I'm so sorry. Wait, I'll come on to this. Okay. I'll come on to this. Hmm. So, are you gonna be there till the session end? I hope you're gonna be there, right? I'm gonna come on to the books as well. Okay. Now, if I talk about, yes, capital allowance, what's the difference between both? See, depreciation is something that you take it as an estimate. Okay. That's something as an estimate. Okay. Which is for accounting purpose. Capital allowance is similar. Tax authority never consider depreciation. They consider capital allowance as an expenditure. Okay. So that is something they give you. This is only allowable. When you have to calculate the profit, taxable profit, you consider capital allowance. Do you remember? You guys have not done FM exam, right?
No, ma'am.
Okay, not an issue. Whenever there's a when you have to calculate, depreciation is added back, and then you are given capital allowance, and then you have to consider on as asset. Okay, so capital allowance is similar to depreciation, but this is what tax authority allows. Tax authority allows. Okay, you tell me, when do you calculate depreciation? When you purchase any asset or when you sell any asset?
When we purchase one.
Exactly, very good. So this is when you purchase. The reason I'm clarifying this from now onwards, because students get confused between capital allowance and capital gain tax. Similar name, right? And when do you calculate the CDT? Yes, when do you calculate CDT? Gain
While
tax?
selling.
Very good, very smart, right? Well selling. So that's the difference between both. Well selling. So on the disposal, right? That's it, guys. That's it with the type of income you'll study. I mean, just let me have a look. Am I covered? Yeah, I've covered everything. Okay, that's one thing. Now, if I talk about something else you'll study, which is your what I say, CGT10. Then you have a corporation tax. I mean, this is it. Corporation tax. Hmm. In corporation tax, lucky you don't have to consider CGT aspects, a lot of any other aspects in corporation tax. You only have to consider the basics of corporation tax. This corporation tax is dealt in ATX in more detail. Okay, so again, corporation tax on the companies. So for companies, it's just one tax rate you have to consider. In UK now there are two tax rates, small rate and main rate. Okay, we'll discuss that in the sessions. But yes, corporation tax is I mean easier than personal taxation, specifically in tax syllabus, because it's not much in depth. Okay, again you'll see something like overseas income. So yes, so that's not in much detail, but you will again study different type of group, because I hope you know subsidiary, parent and subsidiary. Subsidiary is something like, as a parent, if I'm holding more than 50% of share of any company, that becomes my subsidiary and I'll be a parent company. So that taxation also we're gonna study. Okay. Overseas income, you don't have to worry. You will not be tested for this, but yeah, they can give you that. You just have to include. You don't have to worry about this. That's it. And yeah. And then your favorite, Niharika's favorite topic, which is VAT.
Now my favorite
Now,
is now my favorite is income tax. Yeah,
okay, yeah.
individual. I had worked on
Oh,
this.
great, great. It's pretty interesting to work on income tax or to learn about taxation. Is like you learn how can you save your money rather than giving exam perspective.
Yes.
Right? If you learn from that perspective, it's pretty interesting to study, actually. Right.
Oh,
So
ma'am,
that is again.
this
Hmm.
is this is the part of the first chapter, or these are the basics we are going to
Just
I
learn?
mean,
frame.
overview. I'm giving you
Just
overview.
frame.
Okay, okay.
टैक्स
Directly
को
not
कैसे
science.
पढ़ा जा सकता है
हाँ,
Part two.
What
So,
all things are included?
mhm.
Yeah, just an overview and how you'll proceed. I'll consider your scenario as well, that if you have dilemma that whether you'll clear or not, whether you'll clear your the last exam as well. I'll consider everything, okay? Don't worry. If time permits, then I'm gonna start with the next chapter. Also, it depends on your energy or totally flexible on this. Okay?
Sure, sure, sure.
Value added tax, which is right. Right now, this is again whatever we saw earlier. That was everything was direct taxation. Okay, indirect taxation. Whether you, the moment you take, I mean, birth, you have to pay this taxation. Right? Even on everything, you have to pay taxation. Taxation is something you cannot save yourself. Any idea you can save yourself?
Double taxation. When we earn, we pay direct tax. When we purchase or eat something, we pay indirect tax.
Good, good.
Everywhere we are paying.
Everywhere you are
जो
paying.
वेस्ट पैसे बचते हैं ना हम टैक्स के बाद उसके बाद भी हम टैक्स पे कर रहे हैं हर चीज पे पे कर रहे हैं राघव चड्ढा का अच्छा था
हाँ,
उनका
exactly.
उनका पॉइंट
Exactly.
सच में अच्छा था वो
He made his point very clear, and it was good that he considered our scenario. Right? Indirect, it's see. Now, if I talk about the difference, right? Indirect taxation is charged on the consumption. What you consume on that. Let's say you consume any food item, coffee, beverages, or let's say you're consuming cheesecake. On that, you have to pay for indirect taxation. Coming on to direct taxation, that is whatever you earn, on that you have to pay taxation. Okay, so it is again on the consumption. Again, VAT is not that in depth. It's there, but it's not that depth as ATX, and it's going to be really easy. Your tax syllabus is pretty easy. Okay, it's pretty manageable if I consider as compared to your ATX syllabus. Okay, now coming on to uh so yeah, that's all. That's all about your whole syllabus of taxation. Little bit about ethics as well. Ethics, of course, we need to know that what is this, what is tax evasion. Tax evasion. Do you know the difference between tax evasion, tax avoidance?
यस
Tax evasion is kind of a fraud, and tax avoidant is something that we don't give tax through laws, like loopholes and
Hmm.
सेव
everything.
करना
Loopholes.
इमेजिन
Very good, very smart. Everyone wish to do tax evasion, if you know. Alright. You know, like, Kala Dhan, black money is pretty interesting. You know, though you should not be doing. But yeah, that's tax evasion. So when you hide income from your the tax department, that's tax evasion. Okay. That's it about the syllabus. Alright. Now talking about one very good question. You to acha, okay, one more thing. Here in taxation, 100 marks of the paper, you'll be tested from the whole area. Okay. The important pillars, if I tell you, for taxation is your CGT, for sure. CGT, highest weightage. I'll just write down the weightage wise. CGT, IHT, right? Trading income, employment income, pension, and trust, though similar. And your corporation tax is also important. Trading income. Oh yeah, one more thing. One more thing we missed out. Missed out on something as a rental income,
रेंटल इनकम यस
right? You get from property. Property income. Sorry, not rental. It's known as rental property income.
प्रॉपर्टी फ्रॉम हाउस
Ah, because in property income there are two things. One is rental, and second one is lease.
यस बोथ
Right? That's it. So that's difference. We'll definitely study in the sessions. Okay. Now, if I talk about how your study approach should be, and first of all, talking about your book. So there are three types of study material you can refer. Okay. One more thing. Usually you get your own study material, VG learning study material, but here in taxation you won't be getting. The reason is very simple. It change every year, right? And
True.
like it's difficult to make every year new books, right? That's why they consider they'll send new books. Okay. Now there are three study materials you have. One is your Kaplan publication. Second one is your BPP.
And Study Hub.
Yeah, very good. Study Hub. Okay, these three are the material. Now, if I talk about Kaplan issue your study text. Again, they issue study text. Pocket notes. They don't have pocket notes. And here that is content and practice questions. Okay, these are the materials you have for books. Okay, now if you tell me one thing. You studied photosynthesis.
Yes.
Plant take energy from what?
What now?
Plants take energy from where?
Sunlight and water.
Sunlight and water. Any book. What you have studied? Which like you studied in Delhi, right?
Yes.
Ayush, Niharika, where you studied?
What, ma'am?
I mean, I'm asking Niharika, where have you studied, Niharika?
Yeah, in book and Study Hub also.
No, 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 no.
Then,
No,
then.
photosynthesis. Where have you studied photosynthesis?
Oh, actually, I'm biology student also. My background is science. Okay, mathematics and biology both. So,
सबकी jobs खा जाओ भैया अब सब कर लो नहीं what is left then
so I
you
have
to get
interest
bio.
too much in science right now also.
Oh, that's why I see why
Yeah,
you got the three exemptions only because usually students get more exemptions when they are in from this. Considering your 11, 12, that's why you might have got less exemption. Great. So, yeah, as you are a bio student, right? Yeah, as you are a bio student, you might have studied different books, but the
please, yeah.
photosynthesis remains same, right? The whole concept remains the same. It's
Yes,
nothing that you study this book, that book. The same point is here. Students get confused which books, which publication shall I follow. So I'll
yeah.
tell you brief about all three. Study text, both, and content is similar. But now if I tell you Kaplan and BPP, those are the publications earlier ACCA had some tie-up with them. ACCA had launched their own tie-up material, which is ACCA Study Hub. You can refer to Study Hub, but Study Hub is, it's just new and it's not that smooth as compared to these two. Because these two were there in the picture since so long, so they know exactly what is needed, what type of content should be, and how the flow should be. When I talk about Study Hub, there's no as such flow given. Okay? But yes, you should give it a read because it's their own material. Now, if you follow Kaplan or BPP, anything is fine. You'll be receiving BPP as a book. Okay. Ayush, can you please keep your camera on for a while?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, thank you so much. Thank you. I at least need to see one student. Niharika took a break. Thank you so much. Okay. Now, if I talk about exam kit, both the exam kit and practice questions, right? See, exam kit is something the more you practice, the better it is, right? I won't tell you that only stick to Kaplan or BPP. More it is, better it is. So, for example, let's say you are following, you will be given BPP, which is good because Kaplan is available for free. I mean, Kaplan, you can find it. Give it some time because ATX, I mean, taxation follows from June attempt to March attempt, right? So you will soon find Kaplan as well available everywhere free. Okay. You can refer that. But BPP is something which is only available for purchased version. So it's good that your organization is giving you. Take benefit of it. Okay. Let's say if I find some questions from Kaplan, I'll pick up that. If I find out some questions from BPP, I'll pick up that as well. Okay. But the point is, don't stick to one material. You have one more, which is practice questions. I mean, ACCA Study Hub practice questions, which is good, right? So, yeah, guys, I hope the confusion is sorted. Which book should you follow? That is sorted, right? Right. Now then comes pocket notes. Okay. Now it depends on your life. Pocket notes is nothing, just your short notes which you make. So pocket notes again, like if I'm making my own handmade notes, it's gonna be similar. This is similar to pocket notes. That's it. Okay. These are the type of material you do have. Okay. Now coming on to how should you study? How do you proceed? How do you proceed? Like how do you study? What's your procedure?
लाइक मैम फर्स्ट जैसे जैसे आप पढ़ाते हो आई स्टडी विद दैट एंड जो चैप्टर खत्म हुआ है आई प्रैक्टिस द क्वेश्चंस फ्रॉम मे बी स्टडी हब और द प्रैक्टिस किट and
Hmm.
after the syllabus is end I go through all the chapters once again with my notes, or sometimes if I am not clear with something I take the the recorded lectures as well to be more clear with that topic. And after that जो जैसे लाइक मैं खत्म होने के बाद मैं एक चैप्टर फिर से करता हूँ, उसके वापस क्वेश्चंस करता हूँ, 5 क्वेश्चंस जो होता है क्विज में, ऐसे
Hmm.
करके सारे चैप्टर फिर खत्म करता हूँ एंड देन आई स्टार्ट विद द मॉक्स.
Great, great. That's amazing. Can you please guys give me a minute? I'm getting a call from my home. I just need
श्योर
to
श्योर
take
श्योर.
it. Just give me a minute, please. I'll be right Yeah, are you guys back? I'm so sorry. Are you there?
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
Thank you so much. So yeah, where were we? Okay. The study approach, yeah, that's pretty good. The similar kind of study approach, yeah, that's a study approach you should follow. So don't wait for the syllabus to end. Okay, as soon as you complete, as soon as the sessions get over, start solving exam kit questions more and more. Okay, during the session, the sessions are only gonna be on the weekends. Okay, very hard, less chances that it's gonna be on the weekdays. So make sure that you solve the weekdays on the weekdays and always go on the topic wise so that towards the end you're not piled up. Okay, you're not piled up with a lot of burden. Also, I'll try my best to solve as much exam kit questions as we can so that the remaining one or two exam kit you find out, solve it on your own maximum possible, right? So yes, you can sort out queries, and that's all. Any more queries you have?
No, no.
No? Great. All right. So anything, I hope, Ritika, you also have given you have also appeared for further, I mean, other papers. So I hope you have the idea that how to access papers and everything. That's not needed, right? Great. Very good. So now if I talk about, have you received your books?
Not yet, ma'am.
No, even I haven't received work. Great. You haven't received? All right. So yeah, let me show you your exam. Just okay, great. So yeah, this is how your books are gonna be. You will receive the physical copy, so don't worry about that. Okay, you'll receive a physical copy, and your BPP has divided your whole syllabus into different type of, I mean, different sections. Part A, Part B, Part C. Okay, so yes, we'll be following mostly in class BPP or mostly BPP, and then depends. If I find out Kaplan, we can also do that for some areas. Uh, this one. So we'll take FA 2025. Okay. Okay. Also, one more thing. In exam, they will give you this kind of text rate sheet. Okay. So, which is going to be very beneficial. You don't have to mug up anything. It's just that you are required, by ACCA requires you to have proper conceptual clarity. You're not required to mug up any area, right? Uh, so yes. See, basic rate text, advanced high rate text, different bands are there gonna be there. Your allowance is going to be there, residence, so everything will, once we do the chapters, we'll start. So shall we start with the chapter now, or shall we start from today itself, right? Okay, all right, before that, let's take a short break. Okay, quick break, and then we can start with the chapter. We can in total take a break, so let's do two short break. I guess it's fine, so not to keep you much bored. Okay, so let's take a short break, and then we can come back. Okay. Just a second. Okay. So, what is your course book? Hmm, great. So yeah, let's start. Okay. If I talk about introduction to UK tax system, you can expect direct MCQs, 2 marker format, 2 to 4 marks you can expect. Okay. It's more gonna be your it's more gonna be linked to along with the other sections they can ask you. Okay. So first okay, I hope you're able to see my screen, right? Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Now, if I talk about the UK tax system, your UK tax system is, let me share one more screen. See, I'll take reference of this and then I'll write down into my notes. The point is, in BPP, I cannot write everything. I mean, I cannot write on the link. Okay. So I'm going to write down things into over this area. So you can definitely refer to these notes as well. Now, if I talk about your tax system, okay. So again, what is the purpose of modern tax economy? See, understand. From where do government get income? Tax is their source of income, right? If you think logically, what is you might have studied? Have you studied BT? Right. So if I give you a brief about it, there are two policies for government to control any economy. Okay, what are two policies? But sorry, please tell me. What are the two policies? Fiscal policy and monetary policy. Forgot economic. Right? Yeah, fiscal policy and monetary policy. Okay? I mean, fiscal policy and monetary policy. Fiscal policy about due to changes in tax rates, and this is due to changes in money flow. Money flow into any economy. That's it. Due to changes in money flow into economy. Into economy. See, I'll tell you about fiscal policy. In taxation, we're gonna discuss about the fiscal policy. Okay. Now, tax is a tool through which government controls the economic situation. See, for example, when you have a lot of money in the market, the demand will be very high for any product. For example, let's say this is my mobile phone, okay, or let's say this tablet, pen, okay. Let's consider this is pen. Now let's say I have 10 pens, but now everyone has money to spend, so they would demand more. If they would demand more, but the supply is less, price increase or decrease?
Each
Increase.
increase.
Increase, right?
Yeah.
Even for raw materials, the price would increase. So just to control that, government would impose more taxation so that people control their spending. Okay, that's fine. Opposite situation. Okay, let's say the supply is more but demand is less. Now government want you to purchase. You want you to wants to improve the economy, so then they will reduce the taxation. Okay, for example, this is my raw material. If I'm able to purchase this as a low cost, if I have excess money, I'll purchase it. I'll invest a business, I'll start a business, right? Money flow will increase. Ultimately, money will come back into the economy. Your recession would be improved. That's the purpose of the taxation in modern economy. Now there are many more purpose in India as well. In the latest GST, now cigarettes, though, if you have idea about the cigarette prices, right? This GST, the price of cigarette is high as compared to, I mean, the taxation on alcohol consumption, cigarettes is higher than the basic consumptions, right? That's also a thing. Though we'll discuss everything in detail, topic wise, but I'll just give you a brief overview. And then again, if you see taxation, those who are earning high level of income, taxation is high for them. Those who are earning low level of income, that's why the income tax is low on them. That's why every economy, not just UK. every economy follows a band system. Okay, slab rate system. In India, we follow slabs. In UK, we follow band system. Okay, that's it. Now again, structure will study that's purely theoretical. That in structure, there's authority wise, we'll study that. Okay, purely theoretical area. Okay, just a second. And then there are different types of tax. One is direct tax, indirect tax, revenue tax, and everything. What are the type of tax you pay into the UK? Okay, direct tax again, something directly on income. Okay, indirect tax in DT, something you have to pay on the consumption. Okay, now what tax do you pay in UK? You tell me. Let's say if I'm a UK resident. Okay, I'm earning from India. I'm earning from Canada. Will I have to pay tax in UK?
We have to
Yes.
pay.
Yes, of course. Yes,
Yes.
right. You have to pay tax in UK. Let's say I'm an Indian resident. I'm earning from UK. I'm earning from Canada. I'm earning from America, USA. Where do I have to pay UK tax?
No, no, no. Just we have to pay here, but there are some conditions also. Okay.
Yeah, great. So that is double taxation treaties. Okay,
Yes.
we'll talk about that. Usually, you only have to pay UK taxation. As an Indian, you'll only pay UK taxation. You won't have to pay these taxation. Okay, so which taxes are chargeable in UK? That's also we will see. Okay, and then sources of revenue. What are the sources of revenue? What is tax avoidance, tax evasion? We'll study everything. Now, see. If I talk about the purpose of economy, purpose is to just encourage more investment. That's why for savings, pension income, that is for pension income, there's tax savings. Okay, if you invest into pension, there's tax saving. If you do charitable donation, you get benefits on your tax rate reduction. That's it. Entrepreneurs, of course, you get if you start your business, capital allowance is something you get a benefit of. Okay, if you invest in plant and machinery, that is also you get AIA, annual investment allowance. Annual. Nice. Okay, that's the point. Okay. Now again, just to discourage some smoking, alcohol, to monitor some areas. I mean, bribe and all those situations, which are illegal activities on that or very harmful for the society. They consider tax rates to be higher on those areas. Okay. So first one is economic factors. To for certain type of activity, tax is high. For certain type of activity, tax is low. For example, even for basic necessities, even in VAT, let's say your car seat. Car seat is something which is as a kid for children. Car seat in UK is compulsory. There's no tax in that, right? Is my pace okay, or is it feeling too fast or anything?
No, no, it's fine.
Because we in Gujarat speak little bit faster. So, it happens. In case someone is from foreign country, they'll feel like, oh, she's very fast. But that's how we usually.
No, no,
Honestly, I've
fine.
heard this for the first time.
Huh? Exactly. With that, I'm very fast, is it?
No, I've heard this that Gujarat people talk very fast. I've heard this for the first time. I've been to Gujarat, Dwarkadish. I have been there. So
Uh-huh.
I didn't notice that.
No, no, actually, the thing is, in Gujarat, people do speak very slow that, oh, kem cho, majama cho, that. But I'm a Marwadi. So we speak loud, we speak fast. So even it happens. Like, do you know little bit Gujarati?
No.
Okay, you've been to Gujarat, great. So it's like usually in all my sessions I do say it. Hello guys, Kim Cho. Kim Cho is how are you? And you reply, what?
Majama something, I guess.
The only sentence my students. What all languages do you know? Like Ayush Hindi, Ayush and Niharika Hindi, English.
Hindi, English, that's all, yeah.
Maithili.
Mithili.
Yes, I'm from Mithila.
Oh, great. Amazing. How do you call? How are you?
आ, मतलब हम लोग का थोड़ा मिक्स है, बट थोड़ा सा आ, कहन चाहिए।
Kihinchi. And how to
हाँ।
respond?
यस।
How to respond?
हाँ, हम तो बहुत बढ़िया अच्छी, मतलब उन लोगों का थोड़ा और भी अच्छा है, बट मेरा थोड़ा मिक्सअप है। उन लोगों का काफी अच्छा है,
हाँ.
बहुत अच्छे से बात करते, स्वीटली, उन लोग का लैंग्वेज काफी स्वीट होता है।
Sweet, sweet, sweet. Yeah, Gujarati is a little bit,
जैसे
you will
कहन
feel
छे
like,
छेम छा, ये थोड़ा सा गुजराती से थोड़ा वो
हाँ,
मिलता है
हाँ.
ना। हाँ।
Gujarati sounds little bit, ऐसे तू तारी पे बात कर रहे हैं आप, मतलब ये
हाँ,
तो
हमारे में वो
आपको,
नहीं, जैसे हम, जैसे अगर वो मैथिली का हो ना प्रॉपर, उन लोग का ना बहुत अच्छा आइडियल लैंग्वेज होता है, लेकिन मैं जैसे मेरे फैमिली में उतने अच्छे से नहीं बोल पाते, जैसे मधुबनी वगैरह है ना, एक साइड है वहाँ, तो वो लोग प्रॉपर दरभंगा वाले, वो लोग बहुत अच्छे से बोलते हैं। उन लोग का लैंग्वेज,
हाँ,
अगर दो पर्सन फाइट भी करे ना, तो ऐसा फील होता है कि नहीं, दे आर ना वर टॉकिंग नाइसली, मतलब लगेगा कुछ अच्छी बातें कर रहे हैं।
हाँ,
अगर आपको
हाँ, हाँ.
बहुत अच्छी बात।
Great. I know Marwadi as well, Rajasthani as well. So that is also very fast. If I start speaking, it would be like, bye, what is she speaking? Very fast. The pace is really fast. That's the point. Okay, great. Hmm. Okay, I hope you understood economic factors. Okay, just to boost the economic. Now coming on to social factors. Now social factors include your direct tax. Okay, see, just to, like, direct tax is something directly on the income. If you earn higher, you have to spend higher. Now, if I talk about indirect tax on, let's say, basic food items, okay, basic grains, the tax is less. But if you wanna eat pizza every weekend, pizza is considered as a higher quality. I mean, inferior and superior goods, right? So it's considered as a superior goods. Tax on that is gonna be higher. Tax slab is higher because that's not necessary, right? You can survive without pizza, right? So that's again considering the social factors. Okay, indirect tax again on the consumption. Again, discourage wet spending, or also encourage to spend on the lower for essential food items, grains or something, right? And UK follows progressive tax system. So I'll tell you how progressive tax system. I'll tell you how progressive tax system. Okay, so progressive tax system in the sense, let's say, if you're earning, I'm talking about above your personal allowance. There's something personal allowance as well. If you're earning between 0 to 37700, tax rate slabs which will be given to you in exam as well. Okay. Hi, Samak. 377012125 140. Yeah. Hi, Samak.
Yeah, hi, ma'am.
Hi. You came late.
Yeah,
Joined
actually, I
late.
was not having a network connection at my place. So,
Oh, it's okay. Can you
yeah,
please
yeah.
turn on your camera?
Yeah, sure, just a second.
Yeah. See, if any individual is earning income between those, I mean between 37700 to 37700, the income tax charge is 20% on that. Above that, it's 40% on that. Okay, above that, it's 45% on that. Don't worry, I'll give you shortcut techniques as well to remember. So you don't have to mark up
Ma'am,
just.
these are for pounds, right?
Pounds,
या
sorry.
Mm.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I forgot to show you one more thing. Thank you so much for coming
जैसे
on to
डॉलर में
this.
हमने एफआर का पढ़ा था, सो वी हैव टू स्टडी एवरीथिंग इन पॉन्ड ईयर।
Yeah, everything wrong. Now I want to show you something. See, can you see this? Can you please take a screenshot of it?
ओके, प्रेस अल्ट लेफ्ट साइड, लाइक।
Done?
ओके, फाइन।
Okay. Okay. So I missed out on this. These are my tried tested shortcuts in exam, which definitely work. Oh, I'm so sorry. Yeah. These are some my tried and tested exams as shortcuts which work on your CB platform, which you can definitely take a benefit, right? Just a second, let me show you. Okay, great. Okay, so yeah, these are some exam shortcuts which work. Okay, just a second. Yeah, let me show you. See, if you press your Alt key, okay, you need a separate keyboard. Okay, separate this kind of keyboard. It should have separate keys. Then only it will work, or else it won't work. Press Alt key on the left hand side. 156. £3. Press Alt key 0128. So usually there is no issue with dollar. Dollar is usually given. So it's just that you don't have to. Don't need to go there into selection tab and then add on. Okay, that's why. So yeah, guys, that's it. And then rest of all, not much needed for text, but yeah, definitely will be helpful for the subjects as well. For audit in case you are planning on to future. Okay, great. Now yeah, that's it. Okay, so these are your for rates for again saving income and non-saving income because there are different type of income: saving income, dividend income, non-saving income, non-saving income, dividend income, and CGT rates. Everything is gonna be different for these rates which I've told you. This is for saving income and non-saving income, saving income and non-saving income. Okay. For dividend income, the rates are gonna be different, and for CGT, the rates are gonna be different. But
Yes.
see, yeah. Saying something?
No, no, no. Done.
Great, great. So yeah, this is how the tax they follow the progressive tax system. So who can pay more, they can the who earns more, they have to pay more. Okay, that's it. Now, if I talk about the structure, okay, understand the structure. Okay. Now, if the structure of UK economy includes first thing is main HMRC, her revenue, majesty, and concerns. Okay, HMRC is the main body who collects the tax. Just a second. Hmm. HMRC. So in UK, there is HMRC body who collects tax. Everything, whatever the administrative work they do, HMRC does that. Okay. So this is again a treasury department. It imposes taxation, it collects taxation, but there are different types of appeals. Any problem you have, you can speak to them. Okay. So again, HMRC includes responsibility of administrative functions. So any administrative issues, they are gonna consider. Oh, we can also highlight it. Okay, great. So HMRC again is the part of it's also officials and revenue custom responsible for self-assessment and raising tax liabilities as well. Okay, self-assessment is nothing. Yeah, you can raise it. It's okay. Thank you so much. Yeah, okay. So yeah, you have HMRC. Again, there is a Crown Prosecution Service. Okay, just a second. Now, this provide any legal advice to HMRC. Any investigation in case they want to do, they will ask for CPS. So CPS work is for legal advice. Make notes, okay? Legal advice, because this is gonna be helpful. HMRC for administrative purpose. Okay, that's it. Now, if I talk about, I hope you understood it. Did you? Right? Great. Great. Now, if I talk about the appeals, okay. Now there are different kind of appeals. Appeals in the sense first tier tribunal, upper tier tribunal. What happens? Let's say any tax liability. In case you had any dispute with the tax that you're not sure, you're not about to pay this much, and HMRC gives you anything that, oh, this is my rules regulations you have not followed. There's a fine you are imposed of this situation. Okay, then you talk to the first tier tribunal. Any issue, you'll speak to first year tribunals. Okay. Any issue you have, you'll speak to first year tribunals. So mostly cases are deal with them. If not, then you have upper tier tribunal. Any decision, if they cannot write any decision, they cannot come up onto, or you are as a customer or as a taxpayer, you are not satisfied, then you can speak to the upper tribunal as well. Upper tier tribunal. Okay. So yeah, again, more complex cases will be dealt over here. That's it. Okay. So that's it. In case before going into that, before going into these as well, they have the another option. If they want to be reviewed by HMRC internal parties, they can review it. That's it. Okay. Yeah, Samek, are you there? I just would like to
Yes,
uh
yes.
yeah, I would just like to see you. By the way, I'm Nishi
Yeah,
Malvi.
I've
I'm chartered
already.
ACCA chartered, I mean ACCA qualified. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, but I've
Yeah.
already switched on my camera. Am I not visible?
No, you're not visible. And it gets
Uh,
boring if I don't look people around.
no, no.
I'm
Okay, let me just check.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay. I guess he'll be rejoining. All right. Meanwhile,
Ma'am,
let's
this
continue.
first tier and upper tribunal,
Hmm.
like corporations वगैरह जाती हैं इनमें केसेस लेके, या do the like a person can also go?
You as a taxpayer can. Any problem you have from HMRC decision, you can go to that. Okay. HMRC
Okay.
decision in the sense, let's say HMRC has imposed some fines on you. You can speak to them. You can complain about HMRC to them. Before that as well, you can ask HMRC to internally review, because this is a tedious process. You understand, you have to go to them, then complain further. So this is a much tedious process. So you can speak to them regarding the same. Okay, that's it. Hmm. Yeah, Samek, you're still not visible. I guess network issue. Okay, great. Now talking about again types of taxation. Direct tax, again, this is charged on income, directly charged income or gains or wealth, or income tax, NIC as well. Okay, I'll talk about this. Direct taxation. So your direct taxation includes income on employment income. I mean, tax on the employment income, employment income. Okay, your trading income, rental, your CGT, your IHT, because you get directly, right? And there's something NIC. Okay, I'll talk about this. See, UK government gives you a lot of benefits. I mean, yeah, as compared to India, UK government gives a lot of benefit, free education, a free medical health care, right? And pretty good medical health care. Schooling is also free of cost. Old age homes are also good, right? So a lot of benefits. Now, how do you get it? How do they get it? NIC. NIC full form is National Insurance Contribution. So that's about the NIC contribution. You get it, okay? NIC contribution is deducted from whatever the earnings. I mean, it is deducted from your employment income
Yes.
and your trading income. Okay? Some proportion you'll pay to the government. Now, this is a kind of safety. This is a kind of safety which you get it. It's kind of safety in the sense at the aged duration, when you get old, NIC contribution, you can also get money. Do you know that in Canada, I specifically know Canada, the reason is I had friends, a lot of friends in Canada. So during COVID, Canadian government paid them to the students or those who are not, earning $2,000 to spend.
Yes.
Why? Why? Why India didn't give 20,000?
Contribution, whatever they had paid. Yeah.
Huh, huh. Giving back to the economy. Yeah? They invest in the economy. That's NIC contribution. This is also paid from employment income and trading income as well. Trading income in the sense, let's say if I'm hiring an employee, on employee behalf as well, I have to pay NIC. And and from employment income, my employee is also gonna pay NIC contribution. This money goes to the government. Okay, that's it. What else? Okay, directly collected from the taxpayer. That is your direct taxation. Indirect tax, that is again paid by the consumers, that is paid on the consumption. Okay, that is again a type of indirect taxation you will consider. That's it. Any doubts so far? Yeah. Okay. Now, if I talk about the types of taxation, one is revenue taxation. I mean, just a second. And the other one is capital taxation. Revenue means is come something which is regular in nature. Okay. Charge on your income. Charge your unemployment income. Let's say NIC. NIC. What type of income do you feel NIC is? I hope you know this is charged on your employment and trading income. What kind of income do you feel it is? Revenue taxation? I mean, what kind of tax? Or capital?
Revenue.
Exactly. Revenue. Oh, it's given. Right. But yeah, I want you to remember things logically. See, if you remember, like ACCA, if you do go things logically, ACCA is one of the, I mean, all subjects are really good. It's something interesting, right? So again, NIC is something on revenue, whatever income you earn. And gain is something which is, though it's your earning, but you don't work for it separately, right? That is your gain. Now, again, if I talk about IHT, what type of taxation is IHT?
Cap
Capital or revenue?
Capital. Capital.
Exactly. Very good. Capital taxation. Okay. If I talk about corporation tax is payable on both on revenue as well and the gains as well. Okay. So that's the difference. Again, coming on to here, income tax, which is again direct revenue suffered by individuals. Who is paying it? Individuals, partners. If I talk about NIC employers, self-employed people, self-employed is nothing. Trading income. That's it. Right. And corporation tax is again direct or it's like a both thing, revenue and capital. It's paid on the UK companies. CGT again direct capital. Again, this is for individuals. If I talk about individuals and partners, individuals and partners in the sense even for CGT, whenever you take in partnership firm, you have to pay CGT. That's it. IHT is again a kind of capital because on the transfer of asset value you pay taxation. Okay. And then VAT is neither capital taxation or revenue because this is an indirect, this is end consumer. Okay. Do you know the difference between consumers and customers? What is it?
कंज्यूमर जो जो फिर सेल नहीं करते, कस्टमर हु हैज ट्रांजेक्शन फॉर बिजनेस पर्पस, एंड कंज्यूमर इज
हाँ
द अल्टीमेट सोर्स, मतलब उसके बाद कोई भी चांस नहीं है, वो लास्ट।
हाँ एग्जैक्टली. If I talk about consumers are the one who consume the product. Let's say for example, this is a diary. I don't know whether you can see. This is a diary. Okay. Now, let's say if I'm a wholesaler, I purchase this from the manufacturer, and then my intention is to resell somewhere. I'm a customer. Okay.
योर इन्वेंटरी,
Cus-
या
it's my inventory. Very good. Now, let's say if I'm reselling someone, I can get register for VAT. I might have paid VAT on this. I can recover the VAT. I'll charge to my consumer,
इट
the
विल गो इन
customer.
B2B बिजनेस, बिजनेस टू
B2,
बिजनेस।
B2B,
Yes.
B2B. Yes, very good. But let's say if you purchase and you don't have any
I
business,
have to use,
okay,
I will use
uh,
my,
you will in short pay. You will have to pay the VAT. That's it. Okay,
yes.
one thing you'll do. So yeah, guys, that's it. Okay. Then we have very small area remaining. Let's take again short 5 minutes break and then come back. Okay, so that
Yeah.
it doesn't feel heavy because this is a theoretical area, right?
Sure, ma'am, sure.
Yeah. Oh, I'm
I'm
so sorry. I was on mute. I had no idea. Yeah. Hi guys. Hi. Laika, how old are you? Yeah. Hello.
yes.
Uh, yeah, yeah. How
Yes,
old are
ma'am.
you? You look pretty. I mean, you have very good experience. Still, you look pretty young.
Okay. Should I expose you?
No, no, no. Not an
Okay.
issue. But just
Okay.
a second.
Okay.
Huh? But you look pretty young, and that's good. Just a second. I'm able to hear two times. I mean, I've joined from two devices, and just a second. Huh? Now working. Great. But that's great. You don't look like you look pretty young.
Okay, thank you, ma'am.
Do you work out regularly or what?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you work out regularly? Like
Yes, yes.
gym?
Yeah.
See
Actually,
that's
I took some break in my career for 1 year.
mm,
Then again I started. Now again I took for when I started ACCA. Actually,
uh,
there were some
uh,
issues, so I had to.
not an issue. You'll figure out eventually. Great. But you look like it's good that you have maintained m- maintain your health properly. It's good.
Okay, okay, thank
Right.
you.
Really
But
appreciate
not
on that.
doing anything right now.
It's
Just
okay. Isn't it?
I'm being lazy day by day. I
No, no,
think मुझे लगता है.
no. नहीं नहीं sometimes figuring it out is also important. Like if I talk about, I also had some duration where I was not working at all weekdays, though I'm working right now a lot in weekdays, but I had some duration that, oh, I just want to think what I want to do in future or what else. So it's okay to have some time, right? Some time for yourself, just to get that clarity,
Yes,
so that
yes.
you don't run into wrong direction, right? That's good. And by the way, Ayush, for how long you have to keep this?
Ma'am, actually, I don't know,
I mean,
maybe next week,
this
maybe.
is fractured,
Like
fractured.
first, no, no, ma'am, it's not fractured.
Thank
Then
God. Then,
Actually, ma'am,
ligament.
it's a
Oh,
very bad incident.
I think
Actually,
uh,
ligament fracture.
the
Your bone is
top,
not fractured.
no, no, it's not a fracture. It's not a
Then,
fracture. Actually, the tip of my middle finger got cut off.
oh,
seriously?
And yeah, and like my index finger was almost cut off. It was hanging. So there are stitches in my like index
वेरी
finger.
करेजियस बॉय. ओ माय गॉड. बहुत ज्यादा सैल्यूट करती
So
हूँ
yeah.
मैं तो देख के फेंट हो जाऊँ इसलिए डॉक्टर डॉक्टर नहीं
It
बनी.
it is, it is really courageous. But why did ACCA didn't allow you to
You
I
should
have
have
no idea,
mentioned
ma'am.
everything.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, I did. Actually,
come on to these
what
pointers
happened
onto
was,
LinkedIn then?
what,
सब
ma'am?
बकवास है. एचसीसीए भी वैसे ही है. सब वैसे ही है. आई नो.
No, no, no,
Exactly.
no, no. The
मैं
point
जानती हूँ ना.
is,
आई हैड फेस्ड जो मैंने
issue.
जॉब भी छोड़ा है VGLD की वजह से. सो मैं
क्यों?
कभी कभी वो ग्रुप. ओके मैम, दिस इज लॉन्ग स्टोरी. आई विल
Okay, okay.
आस्क. ओके,
No, no.
दे आर
VGLD is
रिस्पॉन्सिबल.
good.
काउंसलर इज ओनली रिस्पॉन्सिबल फॉर मी.
Hmm.
ठीक है. तो
No, no, no.
आई हैव इट. सो
Okay. Great.
No, no,
But
actually मैंने like fingers की
अच्छा
फोटो भी
करे वो मेरा
भेजी थी जो
लेक्चर
कटी
सुने.
फिंगर्स थी। उसकी मैं फोटोज भी भेजी थी कि like थोड़ा सा वो
कुछ
आ
नहीं होगा.
जाए sympathy,
कुछ नहीं होगा.
but nothing happened.
oh, I'm so sorry. I'm really so sorry.
Everything is business right now, you know.
That though for sure I know.
Everything. फर्स्ट प्रायोरिटी
हाँ.
आवर हेल्थ. सेकेंड एजुकेशन. जब एजुकेशन और हेल्थ ही बिजनेस हो गया है तो
Hmm.
Exactly.
Definitely. But listen, Ayush, the point
मुझे
is
तो
with
नहीं पता
ACC.
कितना सीरियस करना है. आई थिंक कि थोड़ा बहुत चोट वोट लगी है जिसको स्ट्रेट
अबे
करनी
तब
बोलनी
आपकी
चाहिए.
पूरी
तो दिस इज
फिंगर
वेरी
कट
सीरियस.
गई है यार.
वो
Exactly. Like this much part is gone and इसमें पूरे stitches हैं. परसों stitches उतारे थे day before yesterday, but there's still some stitches there. Maybe tomorrow or day after tomorrow stitches हटा देंगे.
I'm really so sorry. I'll give you a way.
Yeah.
You know, ever again, like those ever who go through the recordings, I'll tell you this happens. Not for the health scenario. My ATX exam data got deleted. Okay, the point is the team. It's the your concern is not reaching to the point where they can take a decision. They just give a generalized answer, right? It was an actual
Hmm.
serious scenario. In this kind of situation, please go build up your LinkedIn community so well that you go onto LinkedIn and ask for the support, because that's when it reach to the top. Okay,
Yes,
social
Yeah,
media
actually, I had
makes
many
you help.
connections in LinkedIn only,
वी
but
शुड हैव
last
डन,
year my
लेकिन हम लोग
LinkedIn
नहीं
got
करते
hacked.
कि उन लोग, हमारा मॉडल वैसा नहीं है ना। वट एवर आई हैड फेस्ड, मुझे मुझे निधि भास्कर जो मैम है ना, यू नो शायद, शी वॉज ट्रेनर ऑफ बीजीएलडी ऑल्सो, ओके।
Oh,
वो
okay, I
एसीसीए को
don't
ट्रेन
know.
करती है। शी
Oh, I don't
हैज,
know.
या, सजेस्टेड मी,
Hmm.
हारिका यू गो ऑन सोशल मीडिया एंड पोस्ट। मेरा मॉडल वो अलाउड नहीं करा, मतलब आई विल
नहीं,
फाइट,
Yeah,
मतलब
हाँ,
actually,
साइलेंट।
I was afraid on posting this on any social media like
no,
LinkedIn
no,
or
no.
Instagram because I
You
thought
should.
कि like थोड़ा professional behavior उसमें थोड़ा compromise हो
कुछ
सकता
नहीं
है.
होता है, वो हमारा
I'll
खुद
tell
है,
you.
लेकिन
I'll
उन
tell
लोगों को
you what
फेस करना
happened.
होता है, वो लोग
हाँ,
फेस
I'll tell
करेंगे।
you. Exactly. I'll tell you what happened with me in one of my exam. It was ATX paper only. So it was my first, yeah, it was my first attempt. My time got wasted majorly. That was the point. So what happened? My paper data got deleted, and it's very often that there is electricity cutout in the Ahmedabad
Yeah.
center. Okay. Also, the point is there's no other center. Like at least you should have any other center. In the last, I appeared for AFM and then ATX. In the AFM, that was a similar kind of issue. Electricity cutout, my data was deleted. I mean, questions or part data was deleted. The 15 minutes they gave me, and it was more than enough for me to complete the area which was deleted, right? So I was like, okay, I didn't raise a concern on it, though I just raised an issue that there's a center issue that happens quite often, because the similar kind of issue again happened in SBL, but nothing got deleted, luckily.
Yeah.
But in ATX, ATX paper is really lengthy. You read the paper, you draft the data. It takes time.
खासकर एफआर का कितना लेंदी होता है, उसका क्वेश्चन पढ़ने में ही,
You
समझने में ही टाइम
forget
जाता
about FR. Just if you, in case you have to deal with ATX, your head is gonna be
है। व्हाट
jammed
मैम?
up. ATX, Advanced Taxation, and
या,
SBL.
आई नो,
These
यस
papers.
यस, या। एफएम का है, एडवांस का है, सब तो वैसे ही है सारे पेपर। ऑल
Yeah,
आर
yeah,
Yes, like
exactly.
FR में मैम मेरा like last question almost छूट गया था. मैं सिर्फ थोड़ा बहुत कर पाया. I could not do the
वट
adjustment.
एवर
मैंने
यू
बस
हैव
वो लिख
डन,
दिया जो हुआ.
इट्स द
Huh?
बट या आई
It's
डिड, मतलब मैंने
ब्रेव।
मिटिगेटिंग सर्कमस्टेंसेस पे
it's
रेस किया है
bravest
ये
thing.
चीज.
What mitigating? मतलब आप भाई LinkedIn पे हो, निकालो. I mean, just go on to LinkedIn and start issuing
यस, यू शुड डू, जो कह,
this
चाहे
issue.
वो कोई भी
And then what happened
ऑनलाइन
with him? I was like,
प्लेटफॉर्म होता है ना, कुछ भी, जैसे कि आपको शॉपिंग का है, ई कॉमर्स है, वो लोग आप ऐसे करते हो ना कस्टमर पे, दे विल नेवर अंडरस्टैंड। अगर एक बार आप सोशल मीडिया का यूज करते, मैंने किया था, ट्विटर पे किया था वो लोग, और उसके बाद तो उन लोगों का ऐसे हो जाता है ना कि पूछो मत, वो कॉल करेंगे आपको बार बार रिजॉल्व करने के लिए,
ओके.
आप साइलेंट हो।
exactly the same kind of issue happened with me. So they initially ignored my problem. Everyone, I did multiple emails. I did contacted over call a
यस
lot of time.
यस,
And then one night I was like, oh no, this is not done. Because the point is, at that time that fees was paid by my dad. And I was like, yaar, बेफालतू की, मतलब without any reason, 15,000 is getting wasted. I could have, bought
एग्जैक्टली एग्जैक्टली दैट
mobile
उसमें
इज
phone
द
फोन
or
डिलीवर
something.
प्रॉब्लम.
ऑल्सो, मतलब
हाँ,
बहुत ज्यादा था
exactly.
ना वो।
नहीं नहीं
इट
नहीं,
वॉज,
it was somewhere around 20,000 or somewhere. Advanced taxation 18,000. I was like, 18
ओके.
20,000 is a huge bucks. Okay, it's not. I'm not letting this go due to anyone's else mistake. So one night I was really agitated due to this issue and came onto LinkedIn, just dropped this out, tagged Helen and Helen Brand. She's the main who deals with ACCA. Tagged everyone, and luckily I got a lot of support through social media 2 days after they were contacting me. Okay, any such issue, Ayush, any others as well, please go onto LinkedIn. I mean, it's really difficult to sit into this exam. It's not that you have two fingers. I mean, the pain is in the whole body, right?
आपकी right
How does
hand
someone
Ma'am,
भाई.
actually,
study?
there was so many problems. Like I could not click, so I tried to, take the mouse on my left hand, and mouse निकल गया. And then invigilator came and उन्होंने लगाया. All that happened, and like a day before the exam, I had a plaster on my whole hand. And Monday को सुबह जाके मैं plaster हटवा के ये सब कराया so that I could give the exam.
That's really pathetic. I'm really disappointed on this from ACCA side. I'm really sorry as being an ACCA. But yes, these issues needs to reach at the top because the team, see, the very obvious pointer is, देखो, the team, let's say if I'm working, I'm given a generalized guidance. Okay. So I'll just consider that. But let's say if there is something issue beyond that, would definitely needs to reach to the top. But there are multiple more issues. That's why team might have taken lightly, but I'm really sorry. And I can't even imagine how would you have set for the exam. And 22nd it happened, right? So I guess
Yeah,
hardly in a week.
hardly
You
10
must be
days.
मतलब हार्डली हाँ
Yeah.
हार्डली 10 days मतलब इंसान तड़पड़ रहा होता है मतलब ऐसे हम बोलते हैं कि
I
दर्द
had
से
painkillers
भाई
in the exam. मैं लेके गया था and I
कुछ
asked
काम
them
नहीं
to give
करता है
me
पेन
the
किलर. क्या है
pain
जो
prices
वो
and it
पेन है
did.
उसके आगे that will not work.
Exactly.
I'm really so sorry. I'm really so sorry. Please take proper rest and yes, need to speak to ACC regarding the same. Come on to LinkedIn. No issues. Just
Yes.
drop the
फिर से
post.
रिफंड करवाओ. आई नीड रिफंड. ओके. आई विल प्रिपेयर फॉर. अगर
See,
कुछ हो जाता है बैड लक आई
I
नीड
asked them
रिफंड.
for refund. उन्होंने बोला कि like जो
नहीं
पैसे आप
नहीं, यू
देते हो
हैव
वो
टू डू
सेंटर के पास
whatever
चले
see,
जाते हैं
मैनेज
so
we are
we cannot
telling, you have to
refund.
do.
just don't give her, even if they don't give her refund, it's fine. Just give us, another chance to sit for the another attempt because
Yes.
this is a major issue, right?
Yes, ma'am.
And anyways, it's gone. But you can still talk about this on LinkedIn. Okay?
Okay, ma'am. I'll see. एक बार check करता हूँ मैं.
हाँ,
Actually, I
great.
had a lot of connections on LinkedIn last year, but it got hacked और फिर मैंने अभी नया बनाया है. So इसमें इतने नहीं है. And then I stopped using LinkedIn because I got so disheartened
कोई
कि like
बात नहीं है.
इतना
कुछ अगर
कोशिश करी इतना
जेन्युइनली होता
growth
है
हुआ
ना तो
सब zero हो गया.
वर्ल्ड वाइड
I get
होते हैं
it.
वो सब कनेक्ट हो जाएंगे.
Don't worry. You will ultimately connect. Just a second. Is it okay if I mean I've connected to two device. I'm there on laptop.
Yes, yes,
But
you
I'll
have
just leave
connected.
from my tablet because I don't know some technical issues there.
No problem, ma'am.
Am I audible?
Now fine.
What, ma'am? It's not.
Am I audible?
But your voice
It's
is
not
not coming.
clear.
Wait, headset में problem I think.
Am I audible now?
No, again
Yes,
two.
ma'am.
Two
Two
audios are
devices, but
coming.
yes, you're audible.
Yes, one
No,
is
no,
If
ma'am.
video
device
and second is audio.
audio is fine, na? Huh. So I was hearing a lot of echo of you guys. That's why. So yeah.
Okay.
आप पहले मिले होते ना आयुष, if we would have met first before your exam, I would be like, भाई ACC, you need to refund it.
Yes,
Because I what
actually,
I say.
there's this Bhavik sir. I texted him. He was
Hmm.
like call वगैरह के लिए, but after a day or two, his like I guess grandmother passed away or something
Hmm.
Mm.
happened. So I could not reach out to him like perfectly. So I had to do it all alone. कि चलो भाई देखते हैं क्या होगा.
I'm so sorry. I'm really so sorry. You can definitely jump onto LinkedIn, and it's okay. No need to dishearten. You keep using it. You'll get benefit of it. At least these issue needs to be come up into the public. That why this happened. Okay,
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
right? That's why. And please take proper rest. Okay?
Yeah, sure, ma'am. I'm taking this.
Yeah. Let's speak.
Not audible.
Not clear, ma'am.
Is my voice okay now? Okay.
Yes, now fine.
Yes, ma'am.
Mm.
Ma'am, I guess you left from the other device.
Again, yeah.
Hello, hello. No, it's
Yes,
fine.
ma'am, audible. Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. I hope it's fine now, right? For a while, I guess I won't be able to write because I'll check that in another session. I don't know if out of sudden what's happening. Oh, just a second. Just be there. I'm there. Like there's some issue with my laptop. I've restarted it. Ultimately, nothing works. Just restart, right?
Yes,
As you
ma'am.
said. Yeah.
We can continue next.
Already done. But Niharika, only small topic is left. Only
Yeah.
small.
Okay.
That's why. Even I wanted
Sure.
like it's okay. We could continue. Yeah, guys, I hope it will.
Now, fine. Okay. Your voice.
Hold on, just a minute. Hi, I'm just changing my name.
Oh, okay.
Right, let's complete topic so that you guys can enjoy your Sunday. Right? Okay. Great. All right. Anyways, we'll be doing from this as of today, and then we will figure out something. I mean, for the next session. Okay? So yes, if I talk about sources of tax law, that is first thing. There are three sources of prevailing law. How does the law made? One is primarily legislation, which is act of parliament. This is based on the principle. Principle in the sense UK follow principle based approach. Something if it's against the rules regulation, they do consider the appeal, right? If it reaches the right person. If Ayush situation might have reached to the right person directly on the top, his situation would have been considered because this follows a principle based approach. Okay, rule based approach is something rules and regulations are strict. You don't consider. Have you watched Kathal movie? Kathal,
Jackfruit. Yes.
you're done. You're done. We'll
Cut,
talk about this. Kathal. Yes.
pineapple or jackfruit? What? Both are in
Kathal,
same
jackfruit,
species.
jackfruit,
Yeah.
jackfruit.
Yeah.
No, that's a movie of Sanya. I forgot. Dangal heroine, the Dangal actress,
Okay. Okay.
the Babita.
Babita. Yeah.
Grown up Babita, her movie. Okay, so in that movie the thing is that she was given a role of police officer. Okay, but what happened in that situation in that movie, there was a government officer, I mean no, senior, like minister or something, sarpanch or something, what you say. So in that movie, the sarpanch from the sarpanch garden, two cattle, I mean two jackfruits were stolen. Okay, and the whole police team was finding out those two jackfruits, that too before it gets ripe off. I mean, ripens off. Do you think this is such a stupid idea? Right? At the same time, there was a I mean, the girl kidnapped. I mean, she was not kidnapped; she was missing. And it's been 2 or 3, like multiple days, right? She was missing, and the team, no one was paying attention to this issue because, of course, that was for of a normal gardener. Gardener was a worker working in that minister's home, right? What Sanya did, Sanya diverted the whole case. Diverted in the sense she told that the kathal, I mean, those two jackfruits were stolen by that other party. I mean, the girl who is lost. So now whole police force is busy behind finding the girl rather than finding two jackfruits. I hope
Okay.
you got it. So if you look as per the rules regulation, it's completely opposite. I mean, it's completely against, right? But if you look at the consequence of it, it's positive, right? So that's why this situation is considered principle-based approach. So Indian, of course, she didn't get punishment for the same because we follow principle-based approach, right? Similarly, UK follows principle-based approach. I hope you got it, right? Again, then comes the secondary law, which is secondary instrument. It describe how the law should be applied. This says that this should be there. It describes how it should be applied and how you should do. Case law, which is interpretation by courts. For example, see, ACCA, you can consider that main act who consider that, oh, this should be issued. Secondary law, which is how it should be applied. Trainers, if you consider, we help you out to how application skills work and interpretation skills work. Let's say for question solving, any other faculty if that is, they'll tell you how interpretation work. So all three are different parties. I hope you understood this. Could be asked for MCQs, okay? My try would be maximum to sort out things in class, in the sense to make you ready. Even if you just pay attention in class, that's it. Just go into the exam, that's it. But I just need your attention, right? That would be, I'll try my best to have this. Now again, it follows from 6th April to 5th April. It runs from 6th again. A tax year is one more thing. See, for individual, there is a tax year, and for accounting year, it's different. But for companies, the tax year is similar to their accounting year. Okay, so you name it as a fiscal year, financial year. Okay, so we are studying it start just to round it off, just to make the calculation easy. We do it 1st April to 31st March, but it is more likely it's more into 6th April to 5th March. I mean 5th April. Okay, that's it. The tax year for companies, again, for companies, it is similar to their accounting year, but for individuals, that's April to April. I mean, the same financial year. Okay, that's it. Now, sources of revenue law practice, on what sources? HMRC produces a number of sources which consider how it should be practiced. Like, for example, statement of practice set out by intent to how the law is applicable. Statement of practice. This is the keyword you should be highlighting when you get it. Okay, great. I guess it's working over here only. Huh. Statement of fact. Statement of fact is something how the intention, how it should be applicable. All the things has multiple interpretations, right? So exactly what it should be, they are gonna HMRC is gonna provide you detailed guidance. Okay. Extra statutory concessions which set out circumstances. Now HMRC will not apply any strict law over here, which is any unfair thing. But yes, they'll also consider, they'll also give whatever the staff is, a manual that how it should be, how you should be doing. That's it. Okay. I hope you understood. Got it? Any doubt? No? Okay. Coming on to three things: tax planning, tax avoidance, and tax evasion. See, a smart way to get rank in ACCA is always remember the keywords. Okay. Tax planning is, let's say, for example, I'll give you a general example as per India. I hope you all know mutual funds. Simple, right? You all know. Now, there is a scheme, equity linked savings scheme. That is just, I'm telling you a scheme. Okay. In this scheme, if you invest up to 1.5 lakh, it is completely exempted. I mean, you don't have to pay tax on that. Okay. Now, that is a tax planning if you invest into it. If you take a home loan, tax planning, right? Tax planning is something which is inside the, I mean, considering the tax situation, you are using the rules and regulations and then you are taking benefit. Okay. Tax avoidance is you're using the loopholes. Okay. Right now, that's not a problem, but anytime in future, it could be a problem for the tax authority. That's the point. Just a second. Okay. I wanted to show you though, but I don't know, it's not working today. But yeah, meanwhile, not an issue. You can see tax avoidance. I'll show you the example in the next session maybe, or let me complete today's portion and then I'll show you the example. Now, tax evasion something using the I mean, like deliberately hiding the income. For example, you're not showing, uh, your full income, or most of the institutes or school does this. You know this. How is it?
Ma'am, like if there's this like manufacturing business or something, जैसे कोई प्रोडक्ट वगैरह बेचते हैं, तो फिर they show that the price of the product less so that GST कम देना पड़े, and then that happens.
Oh, that happens. Very good. For example, I, yeah, there are multiple institutes in my area, 11, 12, 10th, 11, 12 coaching institutes. So what they do is, even for many areas, not just one or two. Let's say, for example, it was actual thing. I visited a doctor. Now, their fees, if I pay without cash, I mean on cash, it is 1400. If I pay in online, it's 1700. Of course, 300 is something you will save, right? If you have cash, you're gonna be like, okay, no, let's take it. Same goes with many more institutions. They are like 80,000 if you pay in cash, or 1,20,000 if you pay through check or online transfer. Black money. This is a tax evasion. Okay, that's all. Now coming on to GA rules. Oh, I thought we'll be able to complete this part. Okay, we'll try our best, right? We'll try our best to complete the portion. I hope it's you don't feel like I'm rushing fast. Is the pace okay? Hello.
Yes, ma'am.
For a while, can I do one thing? Um, s- I'll say it, and I'll again put on the earphones. Thing is, whenever I'm speaking, I'm getting double echo. Suddenly, it happened. So I'll complete a topic, and just do let me know. Raise your hand, or I can see your videos. I'm mute. I mean, I'm turning off the volume. Fine? Yeah. Okay. Now, what happened in AC? I mean, in UK, you all have this loan interest. You all pay loan interest, home loan interest, right? So, what was happening in UK? People used to take home on loan, right, and give it on rent. So that rent used to pay, their interest. That's what usually a lot of people plan on, right? I can see your expressions. Just for a few minutes, I'll complete this topic, and definitely I'll consider all your queries as well. Now, if I talk about your loan interest, they consider a loan is always an allowed expenditure. Okay. So what they used to do, whatever rent they're getting from the same home they took on loan. The loan was used to be deducted from the rental, and they used to pay tax on this, which is almost nil. This is a smart loophole. You know, in India as well, we use it. That's very often we use it. But now UK government came up with a smart technique because it was a loophole just to avoid this. That was a tax avoidance. That was nothing against the tax laws. But now UK says that whenever you take a loan on residential property, it will be always treated as you will never get a deduction. Instead, you will get a tax credit. I mean tax credit. And that too as a basic rate band payer only. Basic rate band in the sense only at 20% only. I'll talk about this. See, if let's say, if let's say you're earning 50,000, just a second. Let's say you are earning 40,000. Normally, that is your employment income. And then you're additionally earning 10,000 from your rental income. Or yeah, let me keep 50. It sounds, you'll get it. Okay. Which is total 60,000. I'm considering everything is after personal allowance. Okay. Just assumption. 60,000, which is again a higher rate band, right? Now what happens if you're paying an EMI of let's say 5,000? Let me keep it 20,000. A year paying EMI of 15,000 sounds better, which is again 70,000. Right? I'll calculate the tax for you in the both scenarios. 70,000 is your income minus 15,000. 70 minus 15. Just a second. I'll keep the chat box as well open. Oh, isn't it shared? Oh, I'm so sorry. Thank you. It shows it's shared. Are you able to see now? Just a second. Let me increase the volume. Are you able to see now?
No, ma'am.
Textbook.
Only book you are able to see.
Yes,
Yes, ma'am.
your note is not showing.
Are you able to see my screen now?
Yes, ma'am.
Great. All right. See, yeah. Oh, okay. I was doing these calculations. Okay. I don't know what happened. It wasn't work. Mm. Okay, so these are your calculation. I'm giving you two options. Yes, see, look at this. 5,000, 20,000 is your rental income. 15,000 is the EMI which you take loan for this and you're paying on it. Okay, please ignore my handwriting now because I'm using Wacom tab as of now. 70 minus 15, how much is it? 55,000?
Yes, ma'am.
55,000, right? 55,000. Now, in this, if I consider tax rate, and if you don't do 70,000, zero, you have to pay 17,000, 70,000 tax. Now, I'll give you, you just give me a calculation of it, okay? Up till 37700, the tax rate is 20%. What is the tax? And 75,000 minus 37700, how much do you get? Please compare.
3730.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Uh, my bad. First situation I'm doing, which is 55,000 minus your 37700. 70,000,
17,300.
right? 73 on this 40%, which is 6920. Okay. On this, if I do 37700 multiply 0.2, 7540. Add on this, right? Which is 1446. I mean, this is the text in case you have to pay in case you get to deduct. Okay. Another situation. Situation two, when you are not getting a tax deduction, you are getting a tax credit. See, 70,000 is the amount on that you have to pay tax. On 70,000, 37700. How much tax on this? 20%. Same 77. What was I'm getting? Oh, okay. I didn't write it. 37700 multiply 0.2. 7540, right? Whatever the amount above that. 70,000 minus 37700, you have 32,000. Oh, did I do something wrong or not? No, it's correct. It's correct. See, it's 32,000. I hope you are able to understand. समझ आ रहा है? Right? On this 40%. How much? Multiply? I mean, just 12920. Right? 12920. Plus this. I mean, 12920 plus 7540. 20460. This is the tax. Now, UK government says that you can get the tax credit of 15,000, that to multiply 20% only. I mean, 15,000 multiply 0.2, 3,000. How much tax are you going to pay for 760? See, you're paying 17,000 and here you are paying tax at 14,460. I hope you got the difference. Understood? That was the loophole we were using, and now tax department disallowed it. That's it about the tax evasion and tax avoidance. More than you, my system is tired today. System is like, oh, I'm done for it today. Yeah, we do have little bit because I feel like if it's better if we complete the whole, small chapter because this is a pretty small chapter. And then we have GAR rules, which is general anti-avoidance rules. So GAR rules is general anti-avoidance abuse rules. Okay, their main perspective is to find out these abuse system wherever they are using. So this is again a GAR system. Okay, this is again yeah, abusive. If they control anything, they find out, they will bring out they'll bring out that issue to the HMRC, and they will consider add up into the liability. Acha. Okay, you guys all know this uh, GST issue on tablets, on this iPhone. iPhone. I mean, those business who doesn't need iPhone, they also claim for GST on iPhone, right? I hope I'm audible. Oh, just a second. I have. I'm so sorry. Fine. That's it. Okay. So any suspicious activity you can report to us. GAIR provide HMRC a contract advantage, tax advantage from abusive tax arrangement. So GAIR is something which provided an advantage. It obtain advantage it avoid that taking advantage as a main purpose. Arrangement they cannot be as a reasonable course of action, like any contrary steps or result. Example, significantly less income profit being taxable. So in the sense they cannot directly show significantly less income but showing as a dividend more much income. So they are going to be the general GAR rules going to be applicable onto it. Okay, and HMRC can also take also take actions on the same. That's it. Now coming on to how do you report to suspicious any suspicious activity as a taxpayer, right? Or let's say you are a tax advisor and you found out there's an issue. First thing you will consider that to your client. You'll talk to the client. Okay. Let's say you find out a situation I'm going to tell you that your client is dealing into something negative or something wrong, or you find out that your client is involved in a money laundering situation. You talk to the client that please avoid this, or you just need to stop doing this, or else you'll have to take actions. You need to guide to the client. Okay, you cannot directly go to HMRC and complain about it that, oh, this is the issue, because this is again a confidentiality issue. If you reveal anything to public, confidentiality issue, very sorted. Then what happens in for the case of errors omission, you can, in case your client is in the money laundering, you can directly leave your client and inform to HMRC that you are no more working for the client. That's it. Okay, don't reveal information. If you reveal information, it's again a confidentiality issue. Again, such second situation. After that, in case your client was dealing into money laundering, go to money laundering officer and inform about the same issue. But you can again do not do anything public. I mean, you cannot call this to local office or local police office. But yes, you can contact to money laundering officers. Okay, that's one thing. And also you can talk to National Crime Agency. If accountant was a sole practitioner, you can consider that. Like tipping off in the sense, if your client tell you, okay, fine, let's hide this fraud, I'll give you some percentage of it. That is a tipping off. Will you say that? Yeah, let's handshake and let's do it. No, you shouldn't be doing it. Okay. So yeah, guys, that's it. Only this much portion. Okay. I think yeah, we have few more minutes only. I highly doubt if we'll be able to complete. But yeah, any more doubts over here? Any doubts till now? We can do this MCQ. Meanwhile, the following acts have been committed in the course of business or 1 year of the client. Which of the actions amount is a tax evasion? You need to identify which is the tax evasion. Okay. A customer invoice was omitted from accounting record in order to push into the taxable profit of the following tax year. Invoice was not recorded. And the client decided to gift an asset to the spouse in order to reduce capital gain tax liability. Gifting,
First,
very good. Action one is only a tax evasion. Okay, gifting is not allowed. I mean, gifting is not
it's
considered.
tax avoided, right?
It's tax avoidance. That's it. I don't know. My system is tired or what. It's just stopped working completely. Fine. Yes. Hmm. Few more minutes. Any other queries, Niharika? How was the session? Did you enjoy? बैंगलोर में तो भाई पार्टी होती है। यू वेट फॉर पार्टी का व्हाट? हाँ। हम्म। Yeah, Ayush, did you enjoy the session? How was it? Like any feedback? We can
Yeah,
consider.
I did enjoy the session and
Great.
सही था, अच्छा था. There were some वही technical issues जिसका कुछ कर नहीं
Hmm.
सकते अभी. But yeah,
Yeah, definitely.
it was good.
Definitely. Thank you so much. Also, just one more question I wanna ask you. I am taking Tex and ATX both. The point is, my ATX students want some sessions to be swapped into evening, right? So, are you available in
Okay,
the morning, 9 a.m.?
9 a.m. That would be like hard kind of.
Okay, I'll try my best not to keep it. The
Yeah.
point is, I'm taking 8 hours of sessions. Na? So, matlab 8 hours we
Okay.
how do I manage? That's the
Yeah.
point.
So like उनका timing क्या है? Like 8 to 2?
No, no, no. I'm taking uh my session slot right now. It's 10 to 2 and 2:30 to 6:30, which I've given. Right, but
Yeah.
they want on only on Saturday. They want evening, something like that. और ऑन संडे इट्स फाइन मॉर्निंग, ऐसा कुछ है उनका. विल अगेन टॉक टू दैम. सो दे आर लाइक कि अगर एक सेशन मतलब सैटरडे वाला सेशन इवनिंग में ही हो तो वो बेटर रहता. तो आपका 9 to 2, अगर मैं 9 to 1 एंड 1:30 to 5:30 देयर. सो खत्म
9
हो
to
जाए.
1.
आप 1:30 to 5:30. So by 5:30 you guys are also free. I am also free. Is it possible to attend morning?
Um, See, it is possible, but it would be kind of hard
Okay. I get
because
it.
these are the weekends, and I hope you know Friday night and Saturday night sometimes are
Ah,
busy.
great. You
So,
guys are even enjoying Friday, Saturday night. I too don't. I took off yesterday. I was like, I told to the team that I know it's my first day, but I'm so sorry. I need just one day off. Just one day off. Also, the thing is, I could have switched to late nights, but the point is again, I do take US sessions. US sessions I have to take 5 a.m. morning. And if I
okay.
you can't staying
You
up
seem very
late.
busy.
Yeah. So that too on Tuesday, Thursdays, but mainly some days it also gets shifted to Monday. And also the problem, I do visit into universities as well. Being the youngest faculty, but yeah, I do visit the universities as well. So for that, I need to at least, start my day at 6 a.m. Some days I have to leave at 7 a.m. And it's 29, 30 kilometers far. That's why late night would be
Oh,
difficult. Yeah. Only on
okay.
Saturdays if possible. Or we'll just talk to
Sure.
them as well.
Yeah.
जल्दी जल्दी उठा देंगे.
Yeah.
Niharika, what about you? Fine. Lucky I'm not keeping at 8 a.m. I used to keep at 8 a.m. But I'm like, no, 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 I'll sleep till 8.
No, I
9 a.m.
can
is fine.
compromise. I'm okay with all conditions. Right now.
Good. Great. 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 No, don't worry, no worries, Ayush. We'll make sure that you don't get bored or sleepy. After the session, you can sleep, right? After
Yeah,
the
yeah, sure.
session.
Okay.
Right? So yeah, guys, that's it. I even enjoyed, like, I enjoyed more than you guys because the point is students being interactive with me. It's the like तब लगता है कि भाई I'm not teaching to laptop or not teaching to computer. So hoping the same for you as well. And let's meet next week. Meanwhile, just give it a read to this, whatever we did. It was
Sure, sure,
hardly
sure.
1 hour and then we're good to go. Right? You can give it a
Sure.
read from Study Hub as well.
Sure.
So
One thing
uh, uh,
I wanted to ask,
huh.
like group वगैरह बनेगा या how is it gonna
That
go?
that one thing I
Yeah.
need to speak to the team as well because मुझे आज ATX में भी that was the same concern that is it gonna be a group or not. So I'll ask the team. Hopefully yes, yes, because any end moment thing it's better. Yeah, any end moment thing group is better. We can at least
Yeah. या
inform.
cause अभी तक ऑलमोस्ट हर सब्जेक्ट में ग्रुप्स थे.
हाँ, नहीं,
That's why.
definitely. We're gonna
Yeah.
make a group as well. Okay. So yeah, guys,
Sure,
that's
sure.
it. I hope you enjoyed. See you next week. Right? We'll let you know the time.
Yeah,
Right?
sure.
Thank you,
Thank
ma'am.
you.
Bye.
Bye. Good night.
Yeah. Good
Bye. Good
night.
night.
Yeah, good night. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, I'll end the session.